we headphoning?
I guess we don't need to headphone.
Should we?
I mean, we're probably
just next to
weird
each
to do,
other.
right?
Yeah.
It's kind of a weird thing that all podcasters do.
Always have headphones
But
on.
like, why?
Is it so that you can hear yourself?
Yeah, you do get to hear yourself, but like, what's the
don't know.
point?
Yeah, I don't like it.
It doesn't even make any sense.
It feels like we're in an airplane.
Yeah, and we're like talking about like, I don't know, whatever happens on airplanes nowadays.
wait,
we
why
just
did
flipped over and landed on the back. Everyone, please exit this plane crash. What's the word? Organized. Accordingly. Thank you. Yo, what is up, everyone? Welcome back to the BFFs podcast. Make sure you guys tap that bell, subscribe, and like the video.
Yes.
I guess I kind of took it all, didn't I?
You did. Well, let's get into the episode.
Let's go.
I just got off a plane and the whole time I was thinking I was going to crash.
What is with the algorithm on my phone feeding me plane crash videos the second I'm about to board a plane?
Every single time.
Does this happen to everyone?
But wait, was it you I was talking to where I was like terrified about the plane crashes and you were like, but there's always been plane crashes.
There has always been plane crashes.
But I feel like not so many commercial plane crashes.
There's only been 3 commercial plane crashes, I think.
3? Too many, Josh. When other
I'm
year
not
has there ever been?
defending. Look,
You're
I'm
defending
not out
plane
here
crashes.
defending the plane crashes.
You're an
I also
ableist.
don't want to disappear, though.
You're a plane crash ableist.
No, I'm not. Don't put that on my diploma or whatever. On my what? I'm losing words today.
I am absolutely.
I'm still recovering from Dubai. The 12-hour shift. They say 1 hour per day. That's how long it takes to adjust.
I'm just fully out of it. Taylor Swift says jet lag is a mindset, and that's the one thing I'm going to have to disagree with her on.
I mean, she's never not on a jet. She's probably gotten used to it by now.
Yeah, she doesn't have a sleep schedule.
Yeah, what do you mean? She doesn't even go by time zone.
Does she even have a house?
Jets around. I think she just lives on her jet.
She lives in the sky.
Yeah.
She doesn't even need to pay taxes if she live in the sky.
It's like international waters, but international air.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Open air.
I feel like there's no way, but who knows?
Yeah, no, she's definitely paying taxes.
Ought to be.
But yeah, I'm out of it too.
Yeah. The Dubai thing's been tough. I've been like falling asleep at the weirdest times.
I've been waking up at 3 a.m. every day.
So that's the thing that I don't understand. Like, there's days where I'm falling asleep and it'll be like 7 o'clock in the day, and then I wake up at like 10, and I'm like, what just happened?
And then you can't sleep the rest of the night.
Sleep. And then it's like, oh, then I'm waking up, or then I'm going to bed at 1 or 2, but then my body wakes up at 6.
I know. You know what? I've kind of liked it because now I feel like, this is kind of going to sound fucked up, but I feel like a part of society now because I'm waking up at 6 a.m. and I'm like seeing the sunrise. Everyone's going to work. I'm like, wow, I feel like a real person.
Yeah. And we're like celebrating it, and they're like, this is hell.
They're like, this is fucking hell.
All the time.
I'm like, wow, you guys do this all the time.
Yeah.
I can't believe it. I literally would never survive.
I
as a
like
normal
waking
human.
up early, though.
I love it. And then you have your whole
I'm an early
day.
bird. I like that. I like waking up at like 7.
I usually wake up at 9. I'm not going to lie.
Okay.
I'm a 9er.
Yeah, it's a little late.
But I go to bed at like 4 in the morning.
So you need the 5 hours.
Yeah.
Those are crucial 5 hours.
Crucial. I need sleeping pills or something.
That's a good point. Talking about pills, I had an unreal product idea for you.
For me.
Yes, dude. Okay, so I was sitting in bed the other night, and I really think you should get into this. I had this thought, and I was like, PlanBri, because I got your merch. That's what I'm wearing right now, right?
It's fire.
It's fire. And on it says PlanBri Uncut.
Yep.
And my first thought was, is that even still a thing? And then my second thought after that was, is it a thing? You can answer that question. Are you still doing PlanBri?
No, but it's still a thing.
Okay.
I just never brought it back yet.
Right. So it's just on like a really long hiatus.
It's taking a nap.
Like a One Direction style hiatus where it may never return.
Yes, but one day maybe it will.
All right. That's exciting. But anyways, going back to my point, the second thought I had was PlanBri. Plan B? Brie? The cheese? You need to make PlanBri, and it is a spreadable cheese. You know what brie is, right?
Yes.
The cheese. And the cheese has the PlanBri drug, or the Plan B drug, inside of the cheese. And now it's like a charcuterie that also is going to get rid of the baby.
Okay, I'm trying to follow.
Right. So it's PlanBri, the cheese.
Yes.
So it would have the purple container,
yes.
kind of like Plan B does, right? And it would say PlanBri on it. Capitalize the B. The brie as in cheese. You'd spell it as the cheese, right? And then it is the cheese, But then the drug that is Plan B, I forget. It's like I think it starts with an L. Larsogen. I don't know exactly
Abortion.
Do you know the drug?
No.
Okay, so the actual name of the drug, you put like 1.5 milligrams inside the cheese, and then it's like, oh, you know, it's always so awkward. You gotta like what? What are you gonna do when you give a girl Plan B? It's like, here you go. Here's like
worst buying it.
Here's like a Gatorade. Chug that shit down. Refill your
always
electrolytes.
A Gatorade.
Always a Gatorade.
It's always
a Gatorade, right? I don't know why.
Why?
But it's always a Gatorade.
Flashbacks.
Wash this down with a Gatorade, get the electrolytes pumping, and let's pump out that baby. So what if you got into the Planned Parenthood game by bringing this PlanBri cheese into commerce, goes into stores, probably would have to be, you know, in a locked up temperature
refrigerator.
Refrigerator.
I just said a refrigerator.
It's okay. I got what you meant. And then, you know, it's a glass screen so people can still see it. Maybe you have like, you know, like a little bottle of wine that you can like come out with as well that comes with it. And now it's like, hey, here's a charcuterie board. By the way, don't hide it. You can't hide it.
No,
that's
don't
messed
hide
up.
it. Yeah.
You don't want to do like the Plan B and the smoothie.
But you're
game.
making an ambiance.
But then it's like, look, this is a tough time for the both of us. Let's sit down, eat some cheese, drink some wine. It's going to feel all natural.
Yeah, it makes it
cheese.
more normal. It's like we're all pumping and dumping.
We're all pumping and dumping.
Yeah.
I'm going to go pump and dump this cheese into the toilet later. Well, I probably wouldn't need any of the cheese. That probably wouldn't be good.
You don't need the
I would
cheese.
need my own brie, just OG brie.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
regular brie, and then hers. You'd probably want to put like a toothpick maybe in it with like a purple flag to resemble like,
Yes.
this is your
This is
cheese.
the
Maybe that can come in the packaging.
I like that.
All right.
And then it's like interactive.
Yeah, and then the guy has to be there still in
Yeah.
support, you know, like,
Yeah.
yo, I'll eat my brie, you eat your PlanBri.
I'm in.
I think this is a genius
This
idea.
is a genius idea.
I think we should go to Shark Tank. I think we should go to Dragon's Den. I think we should maybe do some public funding and we go to the people. I mean, I'm sure people are gonna want to get behind this.
100,000%.
It's edible, no Gatorade needed. It becomes
You know how when
less
your
fratty.
dog- when your
That's not a frat move anymore.
No, it's not.
Now it's a beautiful thing.
date. It's a
you
picnic.
could go out. You
Yeah.
could go out.
You can make a
go
whole
to
day of it.
Yeah, go to a park.
It's like Plan B day.
Go to a park.
PlanBri day.
Watch a bunch of little kids run around and be like, not gonna be us. Not gonna be us, right?
Yeah.
And it becomes beautiful.
It's beautiful. It's like when you give your dog, you have to give your dog a pill and you put it in cheese.
Exactly.
They can swallow it. But for humans,
I didn't even think of that part, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, why do we do that for the dog?
Yeah. Exactly.
Because cheese is good and it makes you feel right.
Makes you feel better about the pill that you're about to take, and it kind of just like you forget about it.
Yeah, there's no pill. I'm just eating cheese.
I didn't have a sex last night with a man that I don't want a baby with.
Exactly. We're just having cheese.
We're just having. That's good, Jay. Right here. Boom. Someone buy it, please. Oh, I'm glad we got that off your chest.
Yeah. I've been thinking about that and I've been wanting to do that. So anyways, Matt sent me the sheet. I guess he's maybe trying to cue us to get on topic. Is that what he's trying to do?
Oh, Josh pitching this idea to Shark Tank, but he's unoriginal.
That's a thing?
Yeah, it's a thing, Josh.
Fuck!
But it's not real.
I was literally ordering cheese the other night and had this idea in bed. There's no way.
This is not real though yet. We make it real.
But now we're stealing.
From who? Adam, the creator.
Fucking Adam.
But
I'm
Adam
sorry,
didn't. But Adam didn't make it real yet.
You know what? That could have been in my subconscious. Hand up. That could have been in the subconscious somewhere. Maybe that's how I thought of it. Maybe I saw that. Maybe I didn't. I don't remember.
It's called Levon Grostolo.
So it does start with an L.
It does. Good job. I didn't even know that.
What's up?
I just thought it was called Plan B. PlanBri. It's beautiful though.
God dang, dude.
I say we still do it, and we can have Adam jump in on it.
Yeah.
He can make the cover art for it.
Right.
On the cheese.
Right.
Yeah.
God. I'm
perfect.
sorry, Adam. That's terrible.
Also talking about pills while we're on the pills thing.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff in the news saying that JB is on pills. And you were just with JB, so we kind of have some insider tea.
Yeah, me
what
and
was
my
your
boy.
vibe? What was it like?
I mean, first of all, one of the kindest people that I think I've like come to meet, you know? Just
Wait, can you give me a step-by-step interaction? Like I want to picture it. I want to pretend I met him.
Of course. So walk into the change room. First of all, Steve Carell's in there. It's like, whoa.
I want a step-by-step of that too.
Yeah. I'll go JB route first, and then we'll get into Steve Carell. But walk in, and you know, I'm talking to a couple of like the hockey guys there, like just like introducing to them, saying what's up, talking to people beside me.
For people that are confused, Josh played in a celebrity hockey match with literally so many crazy famous people.
Yeah, so this was the NHL Celeb Game. It was all for the fire relief.
Yeah.
So I got to give credit to the NHL and hockey community in general. They do such a good job of rallying behind causes all the time. Like, I mean, every hockey community does it. I'm sure, like, if you're in a town that's a hockey community, the team always is, like, I feel like the first people to get behind, like, either, like, food drives, or they're going door to door, or they're hosting dances to raise money, or whatever. I love that about the hockey community.
I love hockey culture.
It's a great culture.
It is.
It's a great culture.
It's fun, and it's welcoming, and
they're
it's cool.
They're like blue collar lads,
And
you know?
they're so hot.
Well, yeah. They
Sorry.
are. Sure. Yeah.
They are.
Yeah.
I mean, let's just be real. They have awesome flow.
They do. The lettuce is always unreal.
Yeah. I want to date a hockey player. Just saying. If anyone wants to DM me.
I mean, didn't the entire Boston Bruins do a video?
They stood up for my rights.
Yeah, they did. Maybe hit up Brad Marchand.
Yeah, but I live in New York. I couldn't date. That's like I couldn't go against Boston like that, right? But do they even have a rivalry?
Boston and New York?
Like hockey?
I mean,
I thought it was hockey would be Canada.
Well, Boston has rivalries with quite a few people. Say they got a rivalry with
best,
Toronto.
So everyone's clawing at them.
I don't know if I'd call them the best. They've just been around really long. Their team has just been around since they're OG. So it's like Montreal they have a big rivalry with. I'm usually on, the Canadian side of things with it. So like Toronto and Boston don't get along.
Yeah, they go like
at
boom,
all,
boom, boom.
at all in hockey. Or I think really any sports. But the Justin of it all. Back to the Justin of it all. So yeah, I'm in the change room doing my skates up. And Justin just like, honestly, just walks over, sits beside me, and he's like, yo, man, what's your name? And I'm like, oh, Josh, nice to meet you. He's like, I'm Justin. And I was like, I know that. and then he was like, I asked him like what sports he's played, like growing up and whatnot. I was asking him if he got out on the ice recently. He was asking me what I played in high school, where I was from. So we were just talking about like growing up in Canada a little bit.
Touch him at all?
What?
Like, did you get like when you guys were talking, did you like maybe like, hey, touch his shoulder?
Did I go like, hey, good to meet you?
Like, good to meet you?
No, that's
there was no
weird.
like, you didn't like braise knuckles or hands or anything?
I mean, I guess on the ice, yeah, like a little fist bump.
That's all the
touching
touching you got in?
Like, yeah.
Did he smell
You're making
good?
it weird, dude.
No, this is the questions that people want to know. Did he smell good?
I didn't take a sniff.
How do you not? You're in the presence of Justin Bieber sitting face to face with him talking about
he's
high school.
just
You didn't sniff him?
See, this is what I think. I think that guy has probably been sniffed too many times in his life.
But you don't have to make
And
it an apparent sniff.
I feel bad because that Justin went through, like, if I think about like some of the stuff I went through being really young in social media and having a following and people like taking advantage, especially when you're like 17, 16 and like the weird shit that goes on. His was 1,000x what I went through. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
the biggest superstar in the world, the biggest, like you watch the old interviews and stuff like that and you're like, yo, lady, relax. You're 30 years old. Why are you getting handsy with this 16-year-old boy? He's had enough of that. I don't need to add into the mix.
But you weren't going to get handsy with him. You
just asked, did I touch him and did I sniff him?
Yes, because I'm wondering, did you touch him or did you sniff him? But listen,
no.
You didn't have to do that. You could pretend you're about to sneeze like, and then you just like whiff him in and then be like,
this is what he's had to go through. He probably clocks fake sneezes now.
Nope.
He does, dude. There's no way he doesn't. And I feel bad. Sorry for my podcast host, Justin. I'm sorry, bro. That's
Justin, I just want to know what you smell like.
That's weird.
I don't think it is.
He's not going to want to come on this pod anymore.
Why?
I'm not going to. But
I'm not going to.
No, he definitely doesn't want to.
Justin, I'm just fucking around.
Anyways.
I won't sniff you if you come on the pod.
We talked about golf a lot.
Okay.
That was fun. We were just like going back and forth, talking about courses we played. He was asking me for like, I was talking about a municipal course. He was like, I got to go try that course. I was like, let's go play. So.
Does he live in LA?
Yeah, he lives.
Did he show you pictures of his baby?
He didn't show me pictures of his baby, but he did talk about Jack. Like he was like, yeah, he's 6 months now. It's so incredible. And like there was another player there with a kid, and Justin, like you just see like this guy's like in baby mode. You know what I mean? Like he sees a baby and he's like, oh, this is awesome. Like, and he's asking the dad all about his kid and everything. And I think he's like in that dad stage where he wants to just like, I think be a dad, you know, which is so cool. And I'm sure it's so cool for him as well. But yeah, he was great. Brought a lot of good energy to the team.
So the rumors were shutting them down. He seems to be completely fine.
Yeah, I mean, I think I think it's got to be so hard to be the number one headline getter your entire life.
Oh, for sure.
Because like any story that guy can be put out about him and it be negative, everyone's going to tap on it.
Yeah.
And it's like every reporter wants to get a negative. They don't want to put out positive things about him because they're like, people aren't going to want to tap that as much. Yeah. And so it's just got to like, I just got to imagine it's like so rough. Cause like, even like after the game, you know, everyone like stays around for a bit and might have a couple beers. And like, you go back to like the Delta Sky Club and like people are drinking. And then like me and like a group all went to like a bar after, like I was with like Ross and all of them. And like, so we all go out and it's like, he probably feels like he can't do any of that. Like he was, when he was done, he got changed and like left his gear. He was like, I'll see you guys. Thank you all so much. And like, he was polite and everything. It's not like he's like leaving for anything else, but just like, I'm sure it just feels like, God, like anything I do is going to be over examined, over like analyzed. And it's just, it's got to suck.
Like, imagine just wanting to be just do normal things. Yeah, I know that's not normal because there's like a lot of famous people, but like even being able to see like other famous people go out and get beers.
Because he is a celebrity to celebrities, right?
He's a tier of like, he's just a different tier.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, so the highlight was him telling me that I had like the craziest eyes he's ever seen.
What is up with all these famous guys calling you hot?
I mean,
did we tell them about Pete
I don't
Davidson
know if we told them about Pete Davidson, but
bring it
first
on.
We go to the Fanatics thing. I meet Pete Davidson. Also, like now I'm meeting these people and they're quick conversations, right? But I've met people in quick conversations and I can tell they got an ego or like they like are looking at like, what the fuck is this TikToker doing? Or whatever, you know what I mean?
Another experience with someone at Fanatics.
Yeah. So like that stuff happens and I never hold it against anybody because it's whatever. I get it. There's stigmas and who really cares? But like Pete was super nice right off rip. You know, he said, "What's up, man? What's your name?" Blah blah blah. And then he's like, "Dude, you are sexy as fuck." Like that's what like he makes like a comment like that, and I'm like, "Oh, thanks, man." He's like, "Nah, like for real." And he's like, "You have the prettiest eyes I've ever seen," or something. I don't know if he used the word pretty
eyes.
But he probably was like,
hot.
No, he did. He did mention the eyes.
Right.
That was what he mentioned. And then that's the same thing JB said. Like right when he sat down, he was like,
"That's crazy."
He was like, he asked like where I was from or what's my name was like the first thing he asked, and then the second thing was like, "You have like some of the craziest eyes I've ever seen." And I was like, "Thank you, man." He was like, "Nah, for real." And then I was like, "Thank you."
Then you guys kiss.
And I was like, thank you. So where are you from? But no, yeah, it's what a compliment.
You didn't compliment him back?
Well, it just felt so forced. What am I gonna be like? Like you have pretty eyes.
Are perfect.
Your eyes are pretty. It was just like.
So you think you're hotter than Justin Bieber?
That's not what I said. That's what he said.
All right.
No, I'm kidding. I think no one touches JB because he just has an aura.
I
he
think
exudes an aura that is
JB aura.
Unmatched. Yeah,
he's Justin Bieber. But personally,
I want him to do an Eras tour.
I know.
And I wanted to ask the question, but I was like, I can't. I just felt I don't want to be that guy. But I was like, dude, I would come to many shows.
I would come to at least 3.
Yeah. Like if he was going through, I want to see Baby. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God, yeah.
Never Say Never. Mm-hmm. And then I want to watch him get into light skin Bieber mode.
Oh my gosh.
You know what I'm saying? Coming out.
If I was your boyfriend.
What's happening? What's happening? I want to hear him perform that. I want to see him come out and do all of that phase. And then like after that, and then the now, it's just like getting into the religious stuff more. I want to see all phases of JB out on that stage. And I think it would be the biggest tour ever.
Yeah, it would be. I think maybe, wasn't there like whispers that he might do it?
Yeah, but do you think it touches Taylor still though?
I don't think anything will ever recreate or touch Taylor because she was the first one to do an Eras tour and she is Taylor Swift. But I think it could be a definite close second. It's Justin motherfucking Bieber.
It is. If there is one person that I think could do it, it's him.
It's JB.
I think it's him. If anyone else can come close.
I don't even think who else.
I guess people would say like maybe Beyonce.
But she does her tours and stuff.
That's the thing. She tours. Like Justin's been.
Yeah.
So it's like a comeback tour as well, right?
Oh, did you see Rihanna said she's coming out with a new album? Ooh. And it's going to be nothing like anything she's ever done. And she's not feeding into what people want. It's just completely her.
Oh, I'm excited about that.
8 years. She said she's been working on it.
Yeah. That'll be cool.
That'll be dope.
All right, Planet Fitness. Everybody can get strong at Planet Fitness. High value membership that supports any fitness journey as low as $15 a month. There are over 2,700 club locations, with most clubs open 24 hours. Best-in-class equipment has the same high-quality equipment as other more expensive gyms for a full workout from strength training to cardio and stretching. Brand new plate-loaded machines, hack squat, supine benches, and calf raises. Friendly, welcoming staff, unlimited free fitness training. You gotta go. You gotta go. You're gonna get all these things. I've been to gyms, so many gyms that cost $300 a membership. Then you gotta add, an extra $50 a session for a trainer. You gotta go and join this class. If you show up late, they're penalizing you. All that baloney. You gotta go to Planet Fitness, guys. It's a great gym, great people, great staff, great equipment. Planet Fitness.
But yeah, J Beeb. So Steve Carell, though, I think he's the sexiest motherfucker in the world.
Honestly, he is a good looking dude.
Yeah, and he's jacked.
And he is I seen him in person, and you think Gru from Despicable Me, you think Michael Scott, and then he's there, and you're like, oh, yo,
Silver Fox,
dude,
yeah,
you got it.
Yeah.
He was taking the picture, and he's like, or whatever, in my Instagram photo, I was like, yo, damn, bro. Chill out. Leave some for the rest of us. Leave something for me and JB over here.
He's funny, he's cool.
What are we doing?
He's hot. He's awesome.
And he was, he just
Can he
seems like
skate?
he can skate.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
He can do no wrong.
No. He is a really cool guy. And then we had Will Ferrell as our coach and Snoop Dogg as the other coach.
What?
So that was pretty cool. Snoop Dogg jumped into my vlog, which was dope. And it was funny because I was making a joke. I was walking down and I was like, we had Snoop and Will as our coaches. I think the way our team messed up is we just didn't get high. And then I swear to God, he summoned. I'm not even joking. His head pops into the camera and he's like, you see how I come in right when he said hi? And I was like, oh my God, dude, what the hell, Snoop? And he's starting to talk on my YouTube video. He just took over the YouTube video for a bit. It was such a cool experience.
You lost pretty bad?
We lost really bad.
How bad?
So we lost, I think it was 5-0. We lost to the team that beat everybody.
So wait.
Their team didn't get scored on the whole time. I guess their goalie was the third string for the LA Kings.
So the people you play are actual NHL players?
So ex-NHL guys.
And it's versus celebrities.
And then there's celebrities mixed with some NHL guys. Okay. But it's just there's different levels of guys that go out there and are gonna take it they're gonna go hard, and then some guys go out there and it's this is a fun thing, and then some people are out there that have never played hockey before.
Okay.
And so it's just this mix of and it's really dependent in those kind of games, those charity tournaments. I always find the goalie is what's gonna make you win or lose in those, because you could have a goalie that's I'm just here for fun and I played goalie 20 years ago, or you could have a guy the one that team had that's that guy is an active, from what I've been told. Yeah. I'm not gonna, die on this hill, but from what I've been told, he was an active third string LA Kings goalie, which is he didn't get scored on the entire tournament. No doubt their team's gonna win. Yeah. You know what I mean? But no, I haven't played in a year and a half. My legs were gone after the first shift.
Oh, I couldn't even imagine.
It was all right, well, my cardio is terrible. I need to figure this out.
Yeah. Makes you want to snap back into the gym, huh?
It makes me want to snap back into playing hockey. I got invited into 3-4 different leagues after that, just different men's leagues that are not professional leagues.
It's what are you talking about?
Good. No, more hey, we want you to come out to this a
pickleball league.
Sure, yeah, except not pickleball.
But it's hockey. Mm-hmm. It's pickleball's chill, so it's come chill and play hockey.
Yeah, and there's different levels too to even those men's leagues. There is I think they have it tiered something silver, gold, whatever. But so might have to join one of those, get back at it.
Yeah, I'll come to a game.
Sweet. Gabby loved going.
Oh, did she like it? I think she liked going because Justin Bieber was there.
Well, she also had never skated before. So we got to do a family skate before, which was fun. So got to skate with her, and she's a big fan. Some people might know this, but my girlfriend might know this book. My girlfriend's a huge fan of this book called Off Campus, which was this hockey.
I saw her post about this.
It's this hockey erotic novel, rom-com kind of vibes, right? And I think it's actually big on book talk and everything. So the book Off Campus is one of Gabby's favorites. So she was like, this is like my dream come true. I get to go watch my boyfriend play hockey. This is wild.
I know. I've never seen her so excited. She does the craziest stuff ever. She's so excited to just be at this hockey game.
Be like watching hockey.
I know.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna take her to hockey games. I guess there's not really much hockey in LA though.
Well, the LA Kings.
Yeah, but like it's not like there's not like big hockey culture here.
LA gets behind the Kings.
You think?
I know. I've been to the games.
It's not like New York or Boston though.
No.
We got to bring her to a Bruins game.
Yeah, well, no, I would never do that. I'd bring her to a Maple Leafs game.
Okay, I'll bring her to a Bruins game. And then we can
not
see
going.
who she's going to have more fun
She's
with.
not going. Well, if she's with me, she isn't. Unless she's watching in Toronto and it's versus the Bruins. That's the compromise.
That's fun. Let's do that.
Yeah, there's a compromise.
Okay.
There's a compromise. All right. But yeah, that's a recap on the NHL All-Star stuff.
Sick.
So,
Dope.
it was unreal.
Glad you had a blast. Glad you got to talk to J Beebs. Sad you didn't sniff him.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm happy with where the conversation
There's still time for him to come on and get sniffed.
That won't happen. That will not happen if you come on.
I can guarantee I'm gonna sniff him.
We blew our chances.
No way. Yeah. Maybe he just wants to chill and get sniffed. You never know.
I do.
We have a lot of headlines this week.
We do.
This is a good headlines week.
Yep. Should we start it off with like the biggest news?
Yeah, do we want to just start it with that?
I think we start with the ALIX EARLE of it all.
Yeah, because that happened like as I'm on my way to come film the pod.
Yeah. So ALIX EARLE's Hot Mess podcast dropped by Alex Cooper's Unwell network. This is like the biggest news in podcasting in a little bit, I feel like.
Yeah. I
mean, you're the one that has a little bit more, I think, of like inside info.
Here's the thing. I would never steal anyone's story from anyone.
No.
Like, I would never, when people tell me things in confidence,
Yeah.
I actually keep it in the box, in the chamber, which if I was better at my job, I wouldn't, and I would spill all the tea. But, I'm never going to steal anyone's story. I think we're about to watch a lot of shit unfold.
Yes. I think there's going to probably be like a 2.5 hour episode come out from Alex.
I don't know which way it's going to go, but I know that there are a lot of things that will be unfolding. I don't know.
Dirty laundry.
Yeah. I don't know. It's definitely going to be a hot mess.
Yeah.
I would say.
Nice.
It's going to be a hot mess. But I thought Dave's video was hilarious.
Yes. Dave's video was pretty funny. Him posting out like that he had this call with Alex.
The exact same thing that Alex did with Grace when Grace left, like with bar for bar, the same exact caption.
Yeah. Now we, as in you, called Dave in this seat just before the pod because we were like, we have to get an answer on how the call went.
Yeah.
And it was a complete lie.
He just started cracking up. He was like, no, I don't even have her number.
That. Which means Austin edited it. But
yeah, that's why it's even funnier because it's just like a shot at the video before.
Yeah, so they did not talk.
No.
He was like, I already told you guys, I don't have her number. And we were like, oh, okay, all right.
And there's no world like ALIX EARLE. If anything, she'll start her own company. She's not having ALIX
a
EARLE.
23-minute call with Dave.
And she's not gonna ever like join something else. She's ALIX EARLE. She
Yeah.
doesn't need anyone else.
No. But
that was funny.
Thought it was a pretty funny joke.
Yeah.
Thought it was a pretty funny joke. Talking about Dave, the guy's beefing with Kanye West now.
Dude, that was crazy.
Not that he's ever not been beefing with Kanye, by the way. He always is. Just now it's Kanye's also beefing with Dave.
Fucking crazy.
Yeah.
So Kanye started this coin, right?
Yeah, meme coin.
There was a meme coin that Kanye had started, and he had like people running his account. He sold the rights to his account, and it was the people that were running the meme coin, like basically telling people to buy and all this crazy stuff so that he wouldn't get in trouble when it crashed and he like pretty much rug pulled. And Dave called him out on it.
Yep.
And then Kanye started tweeting about Dave and then made a video to Dave wearing a Nazi shirt. Dave is Jewish, and saying, Dave fucking Portnoy, I don't know who the fuck you are, but now I do. Don't ever talk about my money. Don't come for this shit.
Yeah.
Like, and this is the end of Dave Portnoy. And surprisingly, Dave barely reacted.
Yeah. I mean, Dave's got himself in the meme coin game now too.
Yeah.
Right? So like I think the problem is there's so much like so many people that aren't educated in that space. Right?
I'm one of
and
those.
like I would say even I'm one of them. I'm not someone that can go and be like, this is exactly what's going on in the meme coin space right now or anything like that. But from what I've seen on the Dave side of it all,
yeah,
it seems like he's really trying to be super honest with everything he's doing. Because he's not like putting out a coin.
Yeah.
He hasn't launched a coin. Even the the jail stool coin
Yeah.
wasn't created by him.
Yeah.
It was created by somebody else as a meme. And then like he had like bought some of it and whatnot. But like there isn't him coming out with coins. And so like, but then the other side of it is people, I guess, are saying like, from what I've seen, the hate he's getting from it is like, oh, he's using his Twitter to tell all of his followers to go buy it, and then he's selling. Now, what I have seen from the David all is it seems like he's tweeting all about it whenever he's going to make a move or do anything. Again, it's such a weird space. I don't even know. We would have to bring him on almost to talk about the meme coin of it all.
What I've gathered from it, or like what Dave tries to tell people, is that like the Kanyes of it, or like the bigger people, they are doing the rug pulls, but they're like feeding the bigger corporations and the rich people already, like, and then basically stealing money from like the hard-earned like workers that like put in money and then they lose everything.
The people that like have $100 and they're putting in $100, and then now they're getting their $100 taken by the people that make like $20 million off this shit every week.
And Dave like he only does it like for him, like he doesn't have a corporation behind him or people
he's not getting fees. So that's the difference. Like these people will get like fees of purchases and stuff right? So that's why you always have to be careful with when you go to like make one of these, because you got to make sure you're doing it in the right. It's like we've seen with the Haley Welsh of it all.
Yeah.
Like got completely like, I mean, we don't know how educated she was, how much it was a team versus her. I could see it being like she didn't know a lot, but also it's like that's your job to know. That's your job to know. If you're gonna put it out to your audience, that's you. It's on you. You got to figure that shit out before you go and launch something like that.
You know,
and no one doesn't know it's kind of in a scammy zone.
Yeah. When she came on, well, I like from day one when she came on, I was the first one to have an interview with her on PlanBri.
Yep.
And the day that I met her and the day I met her team, I like took her aside after, or texted her. I can't remember which one. And I was like, I think this team isn't the best for you, and like you need to be really careful. So just watching it all unfold, I don't know like who she ended up with, or like if she even ended up with a different team, but I think she was definitely taken advantage of. But you're so right when you say it's kind of your job to know.
If you're gonna put something out to your audience, you got to be educated on it.
You can't really play the stupid card.
No. And you can, but you got to be like, I'm stupid and it's my fault.
You have to own up
for
to
being
it.
Stupid. It's my fault I'm stupid. Nobody else's. So
wait, this picture, I didn't see the picture Kanye tweeted with Dave in the prison suit. I don't have Twitter, so I was just like hearing this through the shit. What's Barstool? You mean rug pull Dave? I just can't believe finally that Kanye has Dave on his radar. And I wish they got to battle a little bit more.
I want to see like a live debate between the two of them.
Oh my, it would
like,
be
why do we always need presidential candidates to debate, right? Like, why can't we just have more debates?
Wait, I like that.
Why can't we just have more debates get hosted?
I like that.
Yeah, they don't always need to be about running the country.
No, just about shit.
Just about anything, because half the time the presidential candidate like debate isn't even about being a president, it's about their golf game. So like, why do we need it to be always about running the country? Let's have more debates that are
like
just for
debate club
TV.
in high school. Like, let's just bring it back.
Way better.
Yeah.
That's what needs to happen. Someone needs to get on that.
Why don't
That's
we
my
get on
second
it?
idea.
Yeah.
We got PlanBri, which wasn't really my idea. We found out, and then we have the debates,
which is that's just like a thing.
That's just like a known thing. So really, I'm 0 for 2.
Yeah, absolutely no ideas out of you today, buddy.
Not being very original today, Josh.
That's all right. That's okay. Kanye and Dave Portnoy are fighting.
Yep, but something I did go 2-0 on, diss tracks. Talking about diss tracks. Alabama Barker versus Bhad Bhabie.
I'm deep in this.
You've been seeing this?
At my big ass grown ass age, I am way too invested. Fully Bhad Bhabie is back. She's not.
I don't know.
She's not impersonating.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think she's from the ghetto.
Yeah.
Right.
Are we allowed to say any
is
of
ghetto
this?
a slur? Is that not allowed anymore?
I'm actually really scared.
She is from underdeveloped
the trenches?
homes. Yeah, what they
trenches.
rap about that.
The hood.
Oh, I made it out the mud.
The hood life. Like
she made it out the mud. That's what we're trying to say.
So no, but for real, Bhad Bhabie like actually like grew up in the hood. Alabama Barker. Alabama Barker. Is it Barker or Parker?
Barker.
Alabama Barker cosplays.
Travis Barker's kid.
I'm understanding now. Right? I'm really fucking tired, Jay.
It's okay.
Alabama Barker cosplays growing up in the hood. Is like essentially what people are really mad about. She grew up the most privileged like girl.
Yeah,
rich.
I mean, let's be for real, right?
Yeah. And she's like acting like she's made it out the trenches, and like she But Bad Baby really lived that life. She's about that.
Yeah.
So I don't think Alabama.
I wouldn't cross Bad Baby.
In a million fucking years.
I would
Gucci
never,
flip-flops.
I would never cross her. By the way, she makes bangers.
Banger after, that's what I'm saying. Like
She
banger.
makes bangers.
After banger after banger.
I don't know why Alabama thought, let me go head to head with this girl that just drops bangers.
No, but like okay, so this is like the gist of why it all happened. So Bad Baby put on her Instagram story, I truly believe she only entertained him because he's my baby daddy. I've watched her talk to numerous men with girlfriends, but never thought I would see the day she did it to me. So Bad Baby and Alabama Barker were friends. Alabama Barker fucked her baby daddy. So she put on her story again, about to get back to myself and getting back to work. Minor setback for a major comeback. I'm more hurt than mad. So she was actually upset because she saw them as friends. I don't have beef with no bitch that look up to me or no bitch period. I stay to myself. It's crazy that I end up in a mess anyways. My only reason for coming on the internet with it is because I'm tired of her doing this to girls. Motherfuckers need to know how to be real. A man gonna be a man, but a hoe that know about you and call you a friend is a whole different level of disrespectful, especially to a postpartum mommy. Shading me like I did something to you is even more crazy. You did something to me, I did absolutely nothing to you. So basically, she's just like, she fucked me, I'm about to go crazy.
Yeah, respect.
Why'd she fuck her baby daddy? Bow, bow, bow.
Respect.
It's crazy. Have you heard the diss tracks?
Yeah, I've heard it. And again, I know bangers. And that's a banger. You guys know that meme? You guys know what I'm quoting there? I know bangers.
I don't know that one.
You don't know that?
No.
Oh, okay.
That's good, though. You can take credit for it.
No, I won't.
That's what you've been doing this whole pod.
That's all what I've been doing.
It is what you've been doing.
I said we should have more debates.
That's fair.
That's just like a general thing.
Oh, dude.
And I'm sorry. Sometimes things get lost in the subconscious, all right? I put my hand up. I took the blame. I said sorry to Mark or whatever the guy's name was.
Why are you acting so crazy right now?
I don't know, dude. I'm tired.
You know what's crazy?
I'm just tired.
You know
I need
what's
to calm
crazy about the Bad Baby diss track shit?
What?
Is that she sampled Kanye's song and she had to get the rights, like he had to okay it, and he's hopping on the song. He put a verse on the song. Essentially, Alabama Barker is kind of his niece.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
And he's hopping on the track.
6 degrees of separation.
Yeah, and he's hopping on the track. And I also don't know how I feel about that. Like
I don't want to. Now I don't want to.
I know. Now I don't want to.
I was really rooting for it
because I'm like, why are you working with Kanye? You don't have to do that. You're good on your own.
Yeah. And
again, I don't get why Kanye's hopping on.
Certified banger.
You can take credit for that too.
No. I was just. It was the same meme. I'm talking about the same meme.
You sounded like Joshua Block.
Certified banger.
Have you seen Joshua Block and people run up to him and say, "Put the fries in the bag"?
Yeah,
and
just
it's
put
like
the
a trigger
fries
word?
in the bag, bro. And he's like, "Wah!"
It's actually really scary.
Yeah, it's kind of. It kind of seems like bullying.
It's bullying.
Okay,
when they
cool.
used to take his hat, that would make me sad.
Yeah, I just kind of scroll past those videos.
Yeah, not interested.
Yeah.
Heartbreaking.
I haven't seen a
content.
video from him in forever.
No, but
It was like COVID times.
You just sounded like him to me.
All right.
But that's bad. That's a Bad Baby shit. But Bad Baby's dressing up as Alabama Barker. She had a lookalike of Travis Barker in her new diss track video. Alabama Barker since has been silent, and she said she's going back to the studio. She didn't want to have to do it to him, and she's gonna come back. But she does have the resources to make a banger, so you never know.
Yeah. I mean, I wonder if like Travis is like, I'm gonna stay far away from this.
I don't know.
Like, I don't know where they would align. I have no idea.
I wonder so.
Because I feel like they're so siloed. Like, you don't hear ever like Landon and Alabama being in the same conversation. It's like they're not even in the same family.
I know. It's crazy. But she did make a music video, her Vogue music video. I watched this on the plane before, and I was like, that's kind of good. But Travis Barker, Kourtney Kardashian, and Landon were all in it.
Okay. Maybe I just don't see any of her stuff. Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah, but I don't think they're going to touch it after this. And I wonder, like, do the Kardashians...
Like is Kris Jenner calling a family meeting?
Yeah.
Being like, hey, we need to figure this shit out.
Or she just like, I don't even want to be fucking, like, associated with this shit.
Yeah, I meant like like a family meeting.
Yeah.
Like inside family.
Yeah.
Like, hey, let's bring in,
I know. But Kourtney, like, is her stepmom. It's crazy. I really want to be I just spit on you. I want to be a fly on the wall and know, like, or if they laughing about it.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
I do want to see a fist fight out of these two girls though.
Rough and rowdy.
100%. I want to see like a full on fist fight on the street in Beverly Hills.
You just want like a street fight.
Well, so does Bad Baby. She said she was tricking Alabama Barker on the phone, like pretending that they were best friends so that she could pull up and beat her ass.
Oh my God.
That's pretty
See,
crazy.
this is why you don't want to cross Bhad Baby.
No, this is like Bad Girls Club OG shit.
Yeah, you don't want to cross that. Catch Me Outside.
She was 15 trying to fight a whole audience on a
Yeah,
live
dude.
television show.
She literally told them, let's go outside right now. Cut the cameras.
Dead ass.
Catch Me Outside. How about that?
Yeah. Alabama Barker, I'm sorry, but you're not about that life.
No one is about it as much as Bhad Baby, maybe.
It's just crazy to me. It's like Alabama Barker she's had all this is what I keep seeing. It's like she has all the resources to like get super intelligent, go to a crazy good college, like be super successful
But
and rich.
they never want that.
Why?
No, like how? What do you think the percentage of nepo kids? And look, I stand on like you can't just hate a nepo kid for being nepo.
I agree.
You know what? What is a nepo kid supposed to do? Like,
That's what
you're
they're
mad at
reporting
me
to.
because my parents set up my life well.
That's like that's just like hating someone because they're born.
Yeah, that's sorry. My parents did well. My bad. Like I didn't really choose.
Yeah.
You know, they did well, and they did this so that their kids could maybe live a good life, right? Like, don't we all want to set up our kids to be nepo kids?
I know.
Isn't that the goal, right? Like our kids don't have to worry. But what do you think the percentages of nepo kids? Like, think about like Tom Hanks' kid. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's always on about like the white boy summer. He's like trying to be like a rapper.
He's incredible.
Like, what is the intrigue that they are like, you know what?
It's dependent on how you raise them.
I don't know if it is.
I think it might be like if you give them everything and as
Then they're
at a
like,
young age,
I want to cosplay being broke.
yeah, like I just think if you just let them do whatever they want, like you have to like instill hard work in them, or they're just gonna be like, I can fuck
My
around.
kid doesn't appreciate getting to have a nice life. If I, get to continue down a good path and I set up my kid where they don't have to worry about nothing and they want to start cosplaying being broke, I'm going to slap the cosplay out of them.
Slap it out them.
Like, what? What are you talking about?
I know. It's
Enjoy
crazy.
this shit, dude.
It's
I
crazy.
worked for this. Enjoy it. Take a fucking here's a Bentley. You're 16. Go ride it around.
No, see,
Enjoy
the
it.
opposite. Make them get
Well,
a job.
I wouldn't get my kid a Bentley at 16. I wouldn't get them a Bentley regardless. I'd get them a way cooler car. But no,
My
I'm
kid's getting a job at 14 under the table.
I
paid cash,
am
just like mom.
totally gonna make my kids do stuff. There's no
you
way they're
have
gonna
to.
be. I won't even hire gardeners. I'll just have my kids go do it. Like, go mow the lawn, dude.
Exactly.
Because they gotta have chores. If you don't have chores, you can always meet someone, and I instantly there's like 2 or 3 things I can clock about a person the first 5 minutes I have a conversation with. Did you grow up with siblings? And are your parents together? And that one isn't on them, by the way. I'm just saying I can clock it.
Yeah, what the fuck?
And I was just saying I can clock it. I'm just saying you can tell these things. And the third one is, did you do chores when you were a kid?
Mm-hmm.
You can tell so quickly when you meet somebody.
You really can.
Yo, did you do chores when you were a kid? Did you have I don't mean like, oh, you get this nice allowance for doing nothing.
Yeah.
I mean like, did you have to go and take out the garbage every day? Did you have to go and shovel your driveway? You guys might not have that, but did you have to go shovel your driveway? Did you have to go mow the lawn? Did you have to go pick weeds? Did you have to go what were you doing? What were you doing when you were a kid, right? I can clock that pretty quickly, I feel like.
Alabama had no chores.
No way, dude.
No, she would just get paid, I feel.
She probably just had a black card.
Yep.
It's like, here you go.
See, that's crazy. Yeah, it's just, but I'm not saying she's a bad person, though.
No, that's not what I
think
said
also, devil's advocate, she also grew up in a crazy lifestyle. And, I'm not.
That's why you can't hold a Nepo kid for being Nepo.
No, and she's also only 19. And, the whole internet is fucking tearing her down. But she did fuck someone's baby daddy when they were friends. But we don't know shit.
We don't.
We really don't know shit. All I know is Bad Baby's rap is better than Alabama Barker's.
Yeah, but I mean, of course.
Duh.
Gucci flip flops.
Look, you bitch in my socks.
Damn. Bars.
Ooh, next headline. Keeping it with the people. Zach Bryan caught starting a fight at a bar in the West Village through Meta Raybans. You see this?
No.
You didn't see this?
No, but it's funny.
It's crazy. I was honestly I was pretty pissed at the footage. I was like, oh, this is weak sauce. I wish I had Meta Ray-Bans or my friends had Meta Ray-Bans when he was around.
Damn, dude.
The video isn't.
Do we have
bad.
the video?
It's bad, but it's not
Can we pull
I've
up
seen
a
a lot
video?
worse.
Can we see it?
Thank you. The gayest thing I've ever heard, bro.
That's gay?
Yeah, that's cool.
Why is that gay? Why is that gay?
Why is that gay?
I already know, so there's so many times where he just always assumes people are recording him. Like if they take their phone out, like he will just take their phone and smash it. So like I was skiing last year with my family and my friends, and my little cousin's friend was there, and they were like all hanging out outside, and like Zach is like talking with them, hanging with them, and like he was like, "Can we get a picture?" And like they took a picture together, and Zach was like, "Yeah, smiles." And then like something like switches. He takes his phone, my little cousin's little friend's phone, smashes it off the ground, like then goes inside, makes everyone cry. So like I already know what happened that night. Like that was, it's just like that's what he does. He's just a dick.
Huh? Yeah, that's weird. Weird behavior.
Yeah. So I just wish the video was a little more.
I mean, yeah, it seems like
He was just a dick.
yeah, it's not like he got into a fight. They kind of made it seem like I was about to watch a fight or something.
Yeah, that's just a headline. All right, guys, quick commercial break. I have been living off of Ghost Energy lately because, like we said in the beginning of this podcast, we haven't been sleeping. We have a lot of jet lag. And if I didn't have Ghost Energy, I would be dying. So Ghost Energy is amazing. It's all natural caffeine, about 200 milligrams of it. And there's no added flavors, but it tastes like a sweet treat. So they have creamsicle. They have orange creamsicle, which tastes exactly like an orange cream pop. They have my favorite, which is the blue raspberry Sour Patch Kid. They have the grape, which is amazing. There's so many flavors, and they taste exactly like the sweet treat, but there's zero added sugar, which doesn't make sense, or zero artificial flavoring. It's just perfect. It's the perfect thing. You don't get shaky because it's natural caffeine. It makes you feel focused. It makes you feel good. Zero sugars, like I said, and fully transparent label. So the all-new Ghost, there's a new flavor, which is really good too. It's the Warhead Sour Black Cherry. Tastes exactly like a Warhead. So if you're into that sour shit, go try it. But there's a flavor for everyone. So find Ghost Energy at your local grocery or convenience store. For a full lineup and flavors, visit drinkghost.com. Let's get back to the show.
Moving to the next thing, do you have what it is?
Ash Trevino.
Because my sheet went away.
Do you know? Okay, Jay. Do you know anything about Ash Trevino?
Yeah, a little bit, but not a ton.
Okay, so I went down. I hadn't known anything about Ash Trevino, but everyone's talking Ash Trevino this, that. Like everyone on her podcast are talking about her. She went on a podcast. I don't know how to explain her, like, or to compare her, other than I need to tell you everything about her.
All right.
Okay, so Ash Trevino, I guess I'll just like read some of this off, but then I'll tell you everything I know about her. So Ash Trevino is a mom who is famous for going on live on TikTok. Everything that she's in trouble for online is firsthand knowledge because she's either on live while she was doing something bad or she admits to doing something bad on live. So she makes her income from going live. You know how Jason Nash used to do the crazy lives? Yeah. Essentially, Ash Trevino does that times a million. Like she's always on live. So
Isn't she like really young but looks not young?
No, she's 36.
I heard she was like 23.
No, she has 2 kids. She's 36. She had her first one when she was 19. Oh, wow. So she's controversial because she's a horrible mom. She's ruining her kids' lives. She exclusively dates inmates for years, including marrying 2 murderers while they were in jail and then going after men much, much younger than her. That's where there's a guy online that she dated who was 19. And it's crazy. So in 2019, Ash started dating a guy in prison. She got caught mixing up her stories a few times. At first, she said they just met, and then she admitted that she had known him since she was 9, and since he was 9 and she was 15. Okay, so that's the first age flag, and that they reconnected right before he went to jail. So he went to jail when he was 16, but she said that they reconnected when he was 15. So she was 21 and already married when she said they reconnected. She ends up getting engaged and eventually married to this guy, and even takes her daughters to the jail to meet him and says he is their new dad. They were dating for about a month. She brings her daughters to jail to meet this murderer and has pictures of him holding the daughters and is like, this is your new daddy. She puts this all in live. She puts this all online. Then they got divorced in 2021. He's in jail for 45 years for murder and robbery. So then Ash starts dating No Trevino. He was in prison because he beat a guy up outside a bar so badly that he killed him. She married him, and then they separated in 2022 because he cheated on her, and they finally got divorced.
In the jail?
I think he got out after, or maybe he cheated on her with another pen pal. I don't know that.
Okay.
Yeah. Or maybe he's sucking dick in jail. I'm not sure. But so then they just recently got divorced a few days ago. So in 5 years, she's dated a total of 26 inmates.
A few too many.
Yep, 26 inmates. So
26 too many.
Yeah, 26 too many. She finally started dating an inmate with an approaching release date named Jesse. She said as soon as he got out that they were going to try and get pregnant. So she live streamed picking him up from jail. She started gaining a lot of popularity from live streaming with this guy, Jesse. They eventually broke up, obviously. She live streamed going to pick this guy up. His brother's in the back seat. And she goes and picks him up and being like, I can't really live stream too long because we have a baby to make.
This is like
Yep.
reverse scared straight.
Yep.
It is the opposite of that.
She said that she used to grow up watching Cops and she would always be attracted to the criminals. Like, I grew up watching Cops and I'm like, I want to kind of date a cop. They're kind of hot. She looked at it the other way. She likes the meth head running through the street.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. So she's mostly being exposed for being an abusive mother. So it's actually really sad. There have been multiple
Because
incidents.
she kind of like neglects the kids, right? Is that kind of a lot of what goes on?
So she has 2 daughters. They don't have beds at her house. They don't have bedrooms. They sleep on air mattresses. Yeah, there's no beds.
How has if you're live streaming all of this? My question is, how is child support not coming?
Here we go. So there have been multiple incidents on live where people watching feel she's being abusive and they call CPS. She has over 20 CPS cases, but claims her kids have never gotten taken away from her. Her oldest daughter has over 1 million followers on TikTok, and Ash encourages her to live stream and make money while she is young. Last year, Ash was going live multiple times with this guy named Santos. So Santos, her daughter showed this and was like, isn't he so cute, Mom? Like, I have a crush.
Yes.
Ash decides to go live with Santos, her daughter's crush, and then they ended up dating. So after a few days going live together, Santos flies out to Texas to meet Ash. Viewers started giving backlash to Ash about Santos because she was acting like he's acting like a child and she's old. He's 19, she's 36.
Yes, and this guy was probably doing this for clout.
100%.
Yes.
It's like what they do to fucking, I hate to even compare because like what's her name isn't a bad person. What's her fucking name? Shawty Bay.
I don't know who
You don't know Shawty Bay.
Oh, I think I know Shawty.
You know Shawty Bay. So it's like
I think I know Shawty Bay.
Shawty Bay like falls in love with all these like super cute dudes and like
and
it's like essentially really mean what they do to her.
Like playing with the emotions.
Yeah, they're like playing with her feelings and stuff.
I don't like that.
And they did the same thing with Ash, but then it just came out that she's an actual really terrible person.
Yeah, so it's like whatever.
But she did this. She's being a weirdo, and then she wrote a song with Santos.
Okay. Stepping in the music game.
And it's about her nunu, which is her vagina. The lyrics go, smell like nunu in this bitch. Culo in this bitch. He can't have one bitch. He want my nunu. I'm that bitch. You ain't taking no dick unless it's this big. You want to know how it smell? Ask Santos. He know how it smell well. I got nunu. So it's about her vagina.
Right.
On Christmas, they were partying on live and people called the cops. Santos gives the cops a fake ID and they find out he's 19. Ash said she thought he was 24. She's 36. On January 12th, 2025, she announces a meet and greet in San Antonio and she's with a bunch of young TikTokers. Keep in mind, like really young. Some of them are like underage. Okay. So they're all live streaming and eating at the Rainforest Cafe. Ash gets into a fight with a woman and the cops come. On TikTokers who came, D. Kane had a gun and cocaine in her purse. And Ash pays D. Kane's bond, so he gets out of jail. When all this was happening, Santos was in LA. He went on live. He was on the phone with Ash and yelled at her for going out with that group. Santos then went streaming and dating a 23-year-old named Max. Ash went on a podcast where she essentially was interrogated. So she went on this podcast with the girl in a bop house named Camilla. Okay. She interrogated her. She brought her daughters on the podcast with Ash. They essentially say she's a terrible mother. She's horrible. It's crazy. She gets exposed for a bunch of shit. Ash also went on live, flashed her titties. You know, 1 or 2 things about doing that. And
I've never flashed my titties.
No, you didn't flash your titties, but
I never flashed anything on purpose.
Right. She did. She was also live streaming while Santos is getting head in the back of the car. Like all
by her?
No, just another person, but she had a crush on him. On Thanksgiving Day, she brings her children to a random home of a stranger that she had just met, left them at this stranger's house, goes out, goes partying with all of these people, and then comes home. The oldest daughter's nowhere to be found. The lady's ex-boyfriend comes in, is beating the woman up. Like crazy shit. And she live streams all of this. She's a monster. And she has taken the internet by storm.
Yeah, no doubt.
It's crazy.
Yeah, this
it's really sad.
I'm kind of speechless. I don't really know how to respond to that.
I don't know why it's like a thing. Like, I don't know what people are supposed to say or do about it.
Yeah. I feel like live streaming is almost like what TV was in like the 2000s. You know how there'd be like a new show all the time? They try to make some new reality show and sometimes they were like, yo, this is too much. This is
Yeah.
a miss. And there was only like one season of it.
Yeah.
That is what live streaming has become.
Yeah. And she live streams all, like, she's told her kids don't come home like I'm live streaming. And they'll come in crying in the room and she's like on live streaming. And she's like, I got to deal with live stream. And she pretends she's so rich and she carries a Louis bag suitcase as a purse to the mall. And it's the funniest thing I've ever seen in my whole entire life. So that's Ash Trevino.
God. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, again, don't really know what to say about that. I'm glad I've been read in.
I
Not
think,
really.
like, I don't know. I don't even know why everyone's, well, I do know why everyone's talking about it because it's horrible. But I think what we need to do is stop watching her lives, everyone. Stop feeding.
That'll be hard to have happen.
I know, but it's
just
like,
going to age out. That's what's going to happen.
like, people are like feeding her ego of like, she thinks she's something and she just is like going to continue to abuse her kid. And like, I feel so bad for the children. She took them out of school because obviously they're getting bullied tremendously because their mom is fucking horrific.
Yeah, that's tough.
And like she's breeding them to like be just like her. Like they're going on live and like shit talking people and being monsters. Like,
yeah,
it's just a sad cycle.
It is.
And I'm sure she had fucked up parents too. So it's like, we shouldn't enjoy watching this. We should probably, you know, stop watching her lives, guys.
Yeah, that's awful. That's awful. Yeah. Well, I hope the kids make it out.
Me too.
I hope the kids make it out. I hope someone steps in that, you know, legally can and figure that shit out because it seems impossible to me that this is all live streamed and nothing has happened.
And like actually not, her kids are not actually being taken away. Like they should have to be taken away by now. So yeah, Ash Trevino, you fucking suck. BFFs Corner, we talked about your celebrity hockey game.
Yep, we talked about that. Sway live stream this Thursday. That's going to be fun. All the boys are back together. It's going to be cool. Yeah, it's going to be on TikTok. It's going to be on either Kick or Twitch as well. I'm not sure exactly right now, but it will be on TikTok for sure. So make sure you guys come join through there. It's going to be live streamed from Thursday all the way through the end of the day on Saturday. And maybe there'll be some bonus time. Who knows? Maybe we'll get into Sunday.
Bonus time.
But yeah, all the boys will be there. Starts on Thursday, 4 p.m. Pacific time, I believe, is the start time.
That's tomorrow for people listening. Yeah.
It's tomorrow for people listening. So
go check it out.
Get ready.
Go see the Wiggle Dickers back in action.
Back in action. Back wiggling.
Back wiggling. Oh, this was crazy. I was in Maine with my family and my friends this weekend, and as it happens when we go out and we're like drinking, people always come up and ask for pictures, and you always say yes to everyone because you never. Well, I would just never say no to anyone asking for a picture.
Right. Because then you're a dickhead.
Yeah, and like I enjoy talking to people that like want to take pictures and stuff.
Yeah. You gotta be nice.
There were a bunch of guys that came up and took pictures with me, and then this girl posted this video: when your man's on a ski trip without you and think you have nothing to worry about, but Brianna Chickenfry is on a Snap story. Which like I saw it and I was like, I don't really know what that means. But then like the comments were all just like, she's gonna fuck your man, like all this like crazy stuff. Like she's not a girl's girl. I'm like, I don't know where this narrative has come from. I just don't understand. I literally turned down $12 million to say how bad a man was and to stand up for girls. So like the I'm not a girl's girl thing is crazy. I've always been in a relationship. I don't know. If anything, I'm like, I hate men so much that I would like whatever. But she posted this video and she's like, just like liking mean comments about me, all this crazy stuff. And I duetted it, and I was like literally me skiing this weekend, and I'm just like hugging a big bottle of wine. And
nice.
I wrote, sorry, boyfriend asked for a picture, and I said, yes, I'll say no next time. Somehow people are still mad, like I did something wrong. And then she posted a video saying it was never that serious. I'm like, all right, dude, then why did you fucking make the video?
Yeah, I feel like the problem is you're in a lose-lose there, really.
Yeah.
Like, it almost sucks because people can come at you hard, right? Like, because you're an online personality.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
Like you're able to do that. They're able to do that. But like then if you come back at them with the same energy, it's going to be like, all right, yo, chill, bro. It's almost like you can't win a little bit. So like, I don't even know what the right response would be to that.
Well, that's why I try to do a funny response of just like, I was drinking wine. Sorry, I'll never take a picture with anyone again.
Yeah. I just think it's one of those that's like, it's a tough situation. It's almost like you got to do a stitch and actually like talk yourself. Because then people can hear tone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But then I'm like, it really isn't that serious. I didn't want to talk about
That's
it.
another good point too.
Yeah.
But it's tough when like people say it's not that serious, but it's like, How many likes did that video have?
But then she made that
100,000
video,
likes?
and it was like
So it's like what 100,000 people are talking about you and talking shit. That's a pretty big deal, and a lot of people's heads, I'm sure. I don't think most of the
Yeah.
people that are commenting on that video have ever had 10,000 people talking about them.
exactly. Yeah.
So like, you know, it's a tough situation to see 100,000 people like a video that might be like insinuating hate on you, and you're just supposed to be like,
Yeah. Be like, oh, it's not that serious. She's just joking.
yeah. I feel like I usually go about it in like depending on what the video is, but like if I ever see something negative, I'm usually just like, I don't need to bring more light to this. I'll just move on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I don't even know if there's a right move.
No, I just thought it was funny to respond to. But then her being like, it's not that serious. I'm like, guys, what the fuck? I don't know what you want me to do.
Yeah, can't win.
But what else do we got on BFFs Corner?
You locked eyes with the love of your life in East Village?
Oh, I think so. Well, no, I don't think so. I think I manifested this. So I
Okay.
made a video before, and I was getting
Or
ready.
hallucinated it?
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel like I'm hallucinating right now. But I made a video, and I was like, oh, I got to get dressed because you never know when you're going to meet the love of your life, right?
Facts.
So I'm walking the street, and me and this guy lock eyes. And well, you have a girlfriend, but yeah, so you're not going to get it. But when...
Oh, we locked eyes at one point.
Exactly. Like when you lock eyes and but you like ended up dating her. But when you would just like pass people and be like, oh, I was the love of my life. Like in the airport. Like,
Sure,
stuff
yeah.
you know what I'm
Being
talking
like,
about?
or like a little kid when you're on like an elementary school trip and there's other elementary schools
when
that
you're
would
on
go on the
vacation,
trip.
yeah,
and,
like
and
stuff like
it's like, oh shit, I'm never going to forget that person.
Yeah,
I
but
get
it's
what
like
you're
you'll
talking
never
about.
see them again type of
Yeah,
thing.
yeah,
So like
yeah.
we locked eyes and I was like, oh, that guy was the love of my life. And then I just kept walking, never thought about him.
Yeah.
And then he DM'd me and was like, hey, I saw you. Like, should we go get a drink? And I obviously didn't answer. But I was like, I manifested that.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Why didn't you follow on your manifestation?
Because I don't want a boyfriend.
Good moves. Not for a while. Not for a while.
So yeah, sticking with no boyfriend till June.
That's good. That's good. All right.
That was the episode.
That's the episode.
There's a lot of moving parts of that.
Yeah. It was good flow though.
Yeah, good stuff.
All right.
All right. Bye.
Yes.